Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. And in this video, some real talk's gonna go down right now. Let's get down to it. So, we're in that week that, it's after Christmas, but before New Year's. So everyone's just, chilling, recapping their whole year. Everyone's saying, damn, the year, went by so quick. These are things that are going on right now. I mean, aside from, you know, world ending. So I thought to myself, since the weather's not really cooperating here and there, it's temperamental to say the least. I figured and thought like, oh, okay, what value can I bring you guys? Or what can I do this week, to kind of, teach, So this is the main purpose of the channel. So I took a step back with that thought in mind and, came to the conclusion, hey, I learned a lot of things this year alone. Things that I would have loved to have known when I was younger. And just like that, I came to the conclusion that I'm gonna give you guys, or at least, if for whatever weird reason my younger self is watching this in some parallel universe or what have you, these are 3 things that I would have loved to have known in my earlier years. Number 1, make a plan, have a plan. The clearer the plan is, the more possible it will be for you to make it happen. Literally, whatever you want to do or whatever, actually take a pen and paper and write it down. Write everything down. Every plan you may have, write it down. I can't tell you that alone. You're pretty much, you're seeing your plan. You're making it come alive on paper. And that is so visual for you to, that's where everything starts. Your thoughts on paper. And all this that I'm gonna, say might sound so cliche and stuff, but once you truly understand this, it just changes everything. Whatever plan you may have in mind that you want to do or you want to try or you want to do anything in any aspect of your life, you need to have a plan. 1 + 1 = 2. But if you don't know what X and Y came to the conclusion of 2, if you don't know what X and Y is, how are you ever going to reach to the the equation being equal to number 2? So you need to gather your thoughts and literally transform them from pencil to the paper. And these are how they come alive. You see them, you detach from them, and that way you have an actual understanding of how to attack it to reach your goals. Lesson number 2, whatever you focus on, it will grow. If you focus on good thoughts, more good thoughts will come to you. If you focus on bad thoughts, more bad thoughts are created. This is so important. I see everyone, or not everyone, but a lot of people, whatever they think, whatever they talk, all of these things, they don't realize what they're doing. And it's so hard to explain sometimes because it's just something that you kind of pick up. For example, if you keep complaining, if you keep thinking about, how others have this or that, or you just focus on what you don't have, if you focus on the lack that you have, you don't have any energy to focus on what you do want. I mean, how you only have so much energy in the day. If you focus on the shit, you can't possibly expect, for you to have anything else other than shit. You focus on it too much. Another example, if I focus on practicing the guitar, what's gonna happen? I'm eventually gonna be better at playing the guitar, am I not? This is literally applicable to everything else in life. Whatever you focus on, you'll get more of. It's just that simple. That's just how it works. And the third and final one is this. The whole point in learning, reading books, listening to podcasts, seeing YouTube videos, trying to learn things from other people, just everything based on our learning. It could be physical activity, it could be literally anything. The point of learning is this, and you'll become aware of it more and more as you actively search to learn more and more. At some point you will realize that a lot of things you actually already knew. The thing is, you just weren't aware that you already knew them. So things just start clicking. It starts making sense. You see something, you read something, some type of a concept or anything. Really, it it's just a matter of time before, something you hear, you listening to, like, okay, that makes sense. Like it was obvious, but now that someone, that you heard it or read it or saw it, kind of pointed it out to you and kind of put a name on it, like now you know that, oh, okay, like this is it right here. Like most of these things are common sense, and it can literally apply to everything in life. So again, everything is basically 1 plus 1 equals 2. Example, if you work out and you eat better than you are now, you're eventually going to lose weight and become stronger and more muscle, or you become healthier. Everyone knows this. Now take this same concept and apply it pretty much anywhere else in life. If you see a YouTube video about how to change the spark plugs in your car, and you go out on your driveway or wherever your car is and try to change the spark plugs, what happens? You're gonna change the spark plugs. If you want to make mashed potatoes, one day you're just like, I want to learn how to make mashed potatoes. You go on Google, you read a recipe book, you see a YouTube video, you watch the video, right? You watch the video of how to make mashed potatoes. You go to your kitchen and get the recipe and try to make it. Mashed potatoes, you can end up with mashed potatoes eventually. You might burn a few pots, but I assure you, you're gonna make that mashed potato. Like I said, everything you're gonna learn, once you actually learn it or become aware of it, you realize that most things are common sense. We just tend to complicate shit a lot more than we need to, really. So, in conclusion, what does this all mean? Think of it like this. The bride-to-be wears a veil, like, in front of her face. That's how life is. But instead of one veil, you have 1,000 veils in front of your face. So what happens? You can't really see, clearly. Once you start actively trying to learn new things or just start consuming more and more, things start clicking. You realize, you become aware of the, small thing. And each time one of those veils comes off your face. And that is just so fascinating to me. And well, hopefully this video makes sense to some of you at least, because I know these are common sense things that we already know. But once you understand these concepts, really understand them, it just changes the game. Like it truly just changes the game. And these are the 3 things I wish I would have known earlier, just to make life so much easier. So I'm curious, what advice would you give to your younger self if you were able to? Let me know. I hope to make this a yearly thing where I can just kind of, give lessons that I would have known beforehand, just to, I guess, document my progress at least. And if someone out there picks these nuggets up and run with them, more power to you. And that is the main purpose of this channel, to provide value. That being said, again, happy holidays. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time during these holidays. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe everywhere. With that being said, see you guys next time. Peace.